It's time for Power Hour.
one family.
Have a good time with your Bitcoin, your crypto, and everything else that you're playing with.
We're unified,
Just close this fucking door. Close the door.
seeking outside of the zone.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the the stream where, yeah, you kind of figured here. All right, engulfing candle, but give me a back test. Give me some follow through. You got none of it today, none. So we're back at the end of the line. I mean, you are staring into the abyss. You're staring into an 8% plus drawdown on Bitcoin. If sellers are in fact absorbing the remaining supply, you now have a new piece of data on the 4-hour. This is tradition. I mean, every 24 hours, you're normally getting like a piece of data on this not so significant time scale. Can anyone tell me what it is? Anyone want to take a shot out there in cyberspace about what data piece we have received on Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart? Yeah, that's right. You're going to do my job for me, just asking questions here, okay? Let me take a sip or two of my Irwin coffee fees. Had a spectacular workout in the most terrible way. It was awful. 5 miles I went to. All right, a few answers coming in now. Let's see, we got some answers correct, though. There are a couple answers, okay? Like 2 of them. Tiago, CG, and Tiago. Neil Ward is kind of not really, that's wrong, actually. Sublime, not really. Rejection, what are you rejecting? Nothing's really being rejected, right? So, did they anyone else have the secondary answer that was also correct? In case of success was close when he said moving average acting as resistance, but that's where you're wrong. Not in a bad way. I'm not really saying you're wrong either. MMS is also very correct. The lowest high. Correct. This is the lowest high. The lowest high. Also, such a lack of demand from market participants that, wait a second, just a few days ago, buyers were able to at least test that 200 simple moving average and reject it, right? Yeah, we see it. It's clear as day. Clear as 4-hour. And now on this little joke of an engulfing candle yesterday, such a lack of demand that now the buyers are unable to muster enough demand to touch and test that moving average that is significant, right? And just rolled over. And it's not good that you got big tech doing big guzz, big dumps. Nvidia wrecked. It was the single worst, or the single largest loss of market cap on an individual stock in the history of the stock market. $280 billion lost today. And down another, Nvidia down another 2% after hours because of some antitrust subpoena, of course, you know. And that's the composite operator. Go ahead and queue up the antitrust after painting the bear shark pattern and the third peak, 1, 2, 3, just like Tesla. Come on, man. Perfect. So that's how the composite man works. Show me the charts, I'll show you the news. So that's it. Lowest high and failure from buyers to test 200 simple moving average on an insignificant time scale. Very bad, boys. Very, very bad. Now we're just sitting, staring into the abyss where 52K, 53K is on deck. If that doesn't hold, they could hold it, man, because it's not over yet, because they haven't really broken it. Right? We're still trading above it. But we are. The context is just miserable, though, because it's like, hey, man, we're holding support, but like, what's the context? The lowest high. Significantly lower than the previous high. and that high is unbelievably lower than the previous high before it. So the trend is your friend, and it's certainly still not up, but down. Absorption of remaining demand still seems kind of like the story here. Let's go to the daily. I mean, it's not invalidated yet, right? To invalidate an engulfing candle, you got to close lower than the open of that engulfing candle, which would mean that like sellers would have to close Bitcoin's price, and maybe it's tomorrow or never, but it would need to be below 57,287, which would be a confirmed bearish breakdown anyway. So, yeah, staring into the abyss. And remember, though, yesterday we had a bullish engulfing candle. What superseded that daily engulfing candle that was bullish? It was the weekly bearish engulfing candle, and at the same time, the week before, a formal, perfect bearish backtest of the key level from history that was once resistance has now been regarded as resistance again, and in fact, your lowest high. And just like that, dude, it is so Forrest Gump, dude.
And then, just like that,
the candle that we discussed yesterday when it was at its peak, at its zenith, 59.7, whatever, it was nothing burger. It was nothing. It's going to remain nothing burger until they start taking out 64.9. I mean, Bitcoin's royally technically screwed until market participants come in and push the price higher than 65K to be safe. 65K. All those gains from yesterday, just about all gone now. And what happens if we get another big go on the stock market tomorrow? Something's eventually going to give in crypto. And if you think it's bad on Bitcoin, forget about it, man. Forget about it. It's going to be even worse on altcoins. Oh, wait, it already is worse on them. They're terrible. They've been just kind of somewhat nuked today. Yeah, all kinds of economic data going to be reported today. We are in Power Hour.
This is very, 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 very bad boys. Yo, Mitch, what do you get when you cross an accountant with an aeroplane?
A Boeing 747. That's Tony Soprano, and I thank you so much. Don't look, but Feet Shlamon is back there buttering his bread, and he's giving you the death stare. Nip it in the bud. Sorry, dude. I'm like a Sopranos autist. Seen that show like too many times. All right. Anyway, some of y'all appreciate it. I was about to do something. I was about to Control V for some reason. Was I? What just happened? Oh, never mind. I was kind of.
Very bad, boys. Very bad.
There's bears out here.
I like turtles.
Do we like turtles? No, we hate turtles. Turtle sucks. Turtles, we're waiting on $1.78 trillion. That's it. Bitcoin controversy because you're kind of hanging on to a support. But with this, nah. You just did the most terrible thing known to man that you could have ever done, which was that formal bearish backtest of 2.21 trillion as resistance and rolled over. You just waiting here. You're either short or you're cash, not owning total crypto market cap. You just don't own it, man. Wait for a retest. Wait for a form of confirmation. Wait for an M shape, a shark pattern to develop down here where there's value. There's nothing here. No structure. It's just a joke up here, man. But hey, Capto Crypto, he's bullish again on crypto. So right, that's what we call a coinciding variable. The joke is actually somehow bullish with absolutely no evidence or technical argument. Perfect. Dump this S to frickin' way lower prices. At this point, where's our target percentage down? We got about 10% downside from here to become oversold in the downtrend to hit the key inflection point. Yeah, you're just waiting, man. I mean, if total goes down 10%, man, I can imagine what some of these altcoins are going to be like. Holy crap. Joseph Green, that's not true, man. You hear what Joseph Green's saying? He's saying this is when we should buy, when we don't want to. You're so effing wrong. How many times have You come at 6.5 years, right? You come into the stream, we're congregating, and we're just applying traditional technical analysis. And we know it's all about probabilities, right? And it's like, if you are staring into the abyss, if you got a good argument, if you're identifying the price action correlation properly, this is a vacuum. We are not part of the real world here. Like, I don't know what other people do. I don't really care. I don't get information from outside sources, man. I'm literally just here looking at the technicals. And we're identifying bear shark patterns, and their performance are, one of the worst crashes in the history of Bitcoin. Okay, before that was a really reliable, performing well bear shark too. Bearish MAC test key levels being rejected, 200 moving average. We're below it. We're below all the 3 moving averages. You're crazy, dude. You have no technical argument for a long. So you're just going to be I'm just going to randomly go long when everything is screaming we should go lower. And going lower for good reason, man. Like, there's just not much here. There's no real argument. There's just some demand here. Go ahead and fade this price. Go ahead and long this, dude. Go ahead. Come back to me. When we're going live, we have increased viewership because we're crashing. We're down 10% in 2-3 days. And, Solana's down 20% or whatever. Ethereum going to be down a lot more. So, again, man, just... Let's go to Bitcoin dominance. Getting ready, man. I mean, amongst the highest levels you've seen in 2+ years. Still waiting on 60. I mean, you kind of makes sense. How do we get to 60? Bitcoin breaks support. Altcoins get obliterated. Bitcoin goes down 8 to 10%. Meh. Altcoins down 30, 40%. Got it. That's how we get to 60. At this point, Bitcoin futures, because we had a gap or something like that. Oh, no gap. Oh, man. Dude, I'm just telling you, you are staring at death on the futures. Staring at death. The 200 moving average, the key support, after confirming the lowest highs of downtrend. Aggressive distribution, right? You had 1, 2, 3. You crashed. You had a recovery, but it was a 618 recovery, but it was one time, it was 2 times. They confirmed more distribution, less than before. See, you were making 88. See, understand this context, right? You were making 88% rallies from this high to low, 88% up here, and you sold off. And then you rallied. What'd you do? High to low, 88% retrace. High to low, what are you doing? 618. You're no longer making those deep retraces anymore. You're only making moderate retraces now, which is bad. Buckle up on Bitcoin futures, man. Buckle up below 57.6. It's a lot of downside, but I guess we'll see. Let's go to Bitcoin market cap, because that one was looking terrible anyway. Yeah, just waiting for 1.087 trillion. We looked at this, and there was such a lack of demand that the buyers were unable to test 1.212 trillion, even though they were close. That closeness is a very subtle sign of weakness, IMO, in my opinion. Some of the Zoomers, talk to these Zoomer girls, they didn't know what IMO is. It's like, you say a lot of abbreviations that I'd never heard of, and it's like, that must be a Southern thing. Like, no, that's an internet thing. What are you talking? Everyone knows what IMO is. Okay, 1.08 trillion. It's not very far away. It's a level. Okay, so...
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
But do you really want to, chat? Chat, do you really want to go further into crypto with Maxine? Triggers, well, what about beginning of December? When the stock market gave us confirmation of distribution, it was like all cash. This is bear market for almost a whole year. Lower highs, lower lows. This looks like and collapse. Both ways, man. It doesn't matter if it's up or down. liquidate. No, dude. Like, why do I sound like I'm annoyed? I have passion, and I'm trying to protect people from stupidity. Like, oh, okay, so I don't have an argument at all, and I'm just gonna say number go up randomly without an argument. It's like, present your argument with technical analysis, because the stream's Mitch Ray TA, technical analysis. So it's like, that's where you gain notoriety in this community. It's like, if you can present something, it's like, all right, you changed my mind. Go ahead, go for it. Okay, let's go to Ethereum. Down 3.6%. It's like an Xbox 360, dude. The red circle of death, if some of you remember that. Breaking back down out of the bear flag combination. Tremendous downside potential once 2409 breaks. You know what that means, right? So when Bitcoin, if it does, what we're thinking is absorption of remaining demand on Bitcoin. You hear this, people like, you got liquidated. It's like, how am I getting liquidated when I'm like literally saying the collapse hasn't even happened yet? It's like an imminent breakdown, an imminent crash on Bitcoin once this level is completely taken out by sellers. And all the demand's gone and they've absorbed it all. Boom, huge crash. Ethereum, Sol, BNB, all of it. Indiscriminate selling across this whole market. Chaos. Destroyed. So I'm trying to be here to tell you and just give you a little warning here, because I don't think enough people are doing that. And it's all based on technicals. And there's an argument. I have a freaking argument, man. So 2127, 2000, 1640 is the 100% measured move of this bear pole, bear flag combination. So a lot lower on Ethereum. Vitalik got a girlfriend like here. I think this is when Vitalik maybe got a girlfriend mid-July. It was over, dude. It was literally over for him. His girlfriend, I don't know. Good luck. I hope they get married. Yeah, Lou, it's like you could almost use verbiage like it's going to happen. And then it happens, and then people still going to come in tomorrow in the next stream whenever we're live and be like, crybabies, bunch of crybabies. Yeah, talking crap. It's like, what am I doing? I'm just trying to help for free. I'm here for free, dude. Not even monetizing on YouTube. Just to try to educate. God forbid, been studying this for 14 years. Can't even go live without people complaining. Okay, BNB. If you want to trust this, go ahead. Because once the rug gets pulled on Bitcoin, BNB isn't holding up. BNB breaks 500, it's straight down to 430 again. And maybe even lower, 350. Remember what's happened. Here's the fence, okay? The fence. You see that dotted line? The fence. You're on the other side of the fence now. You were on a great side of the fence before was green. The other side of the fence is red now. Trend is reversing. Characteristics of trend reversal. Everything Sean Ryan. Thank you so much, dude, for the 2. Much love, man. So anyway, just like have fun at your fruit fly support at 500 when you know what the macro looks like. I don't know how you could be optimistic on any crypto, any altcoin, when Bitcoin looks the way it does right now. Bitcoin looks like it's gonna puke. Get the toilet. Get to the toilet. Let's go to Solana. Super excited about this one because it looks like it's gonna collapse. I'm $80 target, $80 to $90 target. In time, if you just give me time, man. $90 Sol, you'll be like, oh my god, dude, $90 Sol. And it's based on price action, right? Argument presented, not opinion. Lower highs represent less than before. They confirmed it once, then twice was a confirmation, and then more confirmation with even the lower highs. Trading below the 200 moving average, that's not good. Trading below the 50, the 20, all the moving averages. About to have a death cross. Just buckle up, man. And get triggered. Because I sound mean. I sound really mean, so I'm going to complain about it in live chat. Cry about it, dude. Unreal. Like, go play a sport. Go get a coach and get yelled at one time, and you won't complain about how I present this argument. XRP down 1.3. Who cares? It looks like crap. Heart rate monitor. Hey, better than Bitcoin, I guess. Better than Ethereum. Better than the Sol, I guess. Today. But just wait, man. It'll catch up. When things get nasty. Below 57.5, dude, on Bitcoin. XRP 50 cents. Quite possibly lower. They've confirmed, technically, they've confirmed distribution, right? This is the highest high, right? And now it's like, here's a lower high. And there's technically even lower high. About the same. So those are your big cryptos, man. Your big cryptos. A lot of other S coins down today. Excited about CAS because we're finally starting to make a little headway here. Going for the lowest daily candle close.
Why isn't the market
since
going
August
up
7th.
all of the time?
Not insane yet, but give it time, man. This is a longer short.
My mom. She'll never recover. Wrecked.
Yeah, Greg P, we saw the screenshot from your mom, right? She said, what is it? You told us to buy Ethereum, misspelled Ethereum, at 3,000. Now it's 1,000. Fix it. We saw it all. Thank you, Greg. Vitalik scammed your mom. Shame on your mom for being victimized by the composite operator. He's known to do that, right? You could tell your mom all day at $300, whatever, right, in 2020 to buy Ethereum. She wouldn't listen to you. Maybe not even your dad, none of your family members. But because you had an argument, right? You saw the composite operator accumulating. Inverse head and shoulders on like the weekly or monthly or what. Remember the double bottom? Oh, yeah. And it's like, okay, good argument. Value. Nah, meh. And then they don't start giving a crap till it's in the news cycle and it's appreciated in value 300 to 500%. And they're buying in the thousands. And it's like, no one told them to buy, but the composite operator, that's how he operates. Your own blood won't listen to you, but your blood will listen to the composite operator because he invokes greed from everyone at the top of these cycles. It's insane. It's one of the most incredible things ever. So like here, what we try to identify the structures painted by the composite operator. I think we kind of got one right here on Caspa. I think you got a bears 3 drives, and then lately locally another bears 3 drives on the third peak. The rule of 3 within the rule of 3, rising wedge, bearish breakdown. You got a lower high in here. I think this is it. I think this is what you got, insane downside potential, and I'm so excited to see it. So all the CAS bros rage quit. Thinking they thought CAS was special. They thought CAS was actually not an S coin. Well, you're about to wake up, cult member. You're about to figure it out. Just be sure to come back, okay? When it's the end of days for your joke coin. Abel, I expect nothing. We just can have targets, right? And I was like 2,100 was a good target. If it was going to break that support at 24. 1640 was a 100% measured move of the bear pole bear flag. Okay, Matic continuing to dump. I love it, man. Going for the lowest daily candle close since August 7th. Waiting for 30 cents. Oh, all these altcoins, man. Just waiting for way lower prices. FTM, garbage, hot garbage. Going for the lowest close since mid-August. Once you break 37.8 cents, straight down to 29 cents, easy. Oh, you gotta love it, right? The high, then the 88% retrace lower high. The supply line tested as resistance. There was supply line? No way. And it just so happens, concurrent with that supply line, there was a horizontal line support resistance from history. You can't make this up. Unbelievable. Perfect.
Obviously
someone
joking.
went short.
Long gold because USD is no longer bedrock.
On this day. Like, I think it was even the 25th. They're like, yeah, the test there, that's a great level to manage risk. There wasn't a confirmation high or anything, so it could have been a little better, but whatever. INJ, remember aggressive distribution? Aggressive distribution, absolutely. Going for the lowest daily candle close since August 7th. We have a $10 target on this trash. Yeah, call up the devs. Hey, this guy said your garbage was trash. Correct. Just waiting on way lower prices. Exciting to see. Thank Greg P for the jokes. Remember gold? Yeah, gold, dude. Well, that means nothing to do if you want a fresh long and tremendous downside potential. They break that, and wow, that kind of escalated quickly. Anyway, just whatever. I'm trying to make a point here that get wrecked. I'm so excited about a 4,000 YFI because using a technical argument of a short, low risk, stop loss above 5,400, above the inflection point, the bearish back test 3 different days. It's like it's rolling over. It's positive P&L for a short trade setup on the way, going for the lowest daily candle close since August 7th. And you go any lower, it's going to be the lowest daily candle close since June of 2022. So hype in the chat for losers, being in bear trends, and then they roll over. That's exactly what we wanted. If the chart was flipped over, it's like, hey man, bullish stuff in bullish trend. It's not that. You wish it was. And that's why some of y'all might be mad. Because you wish that the trend was your friend. And you're a permabull. You can't be a permabull. Especially in altcoins. They're cyclical, right? Cycles. They always lose 88 to 99% of their value when the cycle is concluded. And then they reset. And the composite man spends a year or 6 months constructing a structure, a bottoming structure. And then we identify it after all that time. And then a lot of times they reverse. Sometimes they continue downward though. Oh, what about Cardano? I thought Hoskinson's son was, he was going to change the world. No, he's not going to change the world. I'm sorry. Bearish and golden candle confirmed in 22 minutes and change. Going for the lowest daily candle close since August 5th. But man, you go much lower, it's going to be the lowest daily candle close since October 2023. Going for 52-week lows. Very, very close. Waiting on 25 to 24 cents down there. Way lower. And it's like, I'm not saying I'm calling that you're going there. It just, nothing really technically makes sense looking left. There's no historical level between 24 and 37 cents that would imply a major reversal would be occurring anywhere until those levels. So that's the target area. The trend is your friend. What trend is it, chat? Oh, well, this looks kind of bullish, man, right? No, lower highs, lower lows consecutively. Therefore, stick with it, man. Stop trying to fight it. Cardano got African's ID card. Dang, dude, that's freaking amazing. It'll be even more amazing at 24 cents. And then if it gets to those levels, then we have to wait for favorable price action to occur at those levels so we can present an argument for upside. But if we don't get that, then screw it. It's garbage at 24 cents too. You gotta wait. Way lower. Shiba. Dude, Shiba's very close to death. Once this breaks, dude, it'll be like Bitcoin breaking 57.5. Once 1273 breaks, it's just going to be, oh my God, they killed Shiba. They killed the Doge, the dog, the Shiba Inu dog. They killed it. Once this level breaks. A lot of downside potential. Good trend. Very good bear trend. Continue it, man. Send the Discord link. Yeah, sure. Whatever, man. Just don't understand like the reasoning behind owning assets and trends like this. It's crazy. Like you have to understand the dynamic, right? Of these cycles, man. They do this and then when they end, they're done and then they lose 88 to 99% of their value. It's like, oh, it's a rerun. Oh my God, it's the crypto TV show. They're doing it again. What about Bitcoin Cash? Is this any? You're screwed, dude. You're screwed. The probability is highest of being screwed here. Bearish shark, or bullish shark turns into bearish 5-0 with type 2 return. Broke the neckline, the bad action magnet move, whatever, of the double top, the local it's really a continuation double top confirmed with bearish back test, and now a bearish engulfing candle after all that. Oh, I'll see it $200 eventually, man. Just wait, just be patient. You'll get there. ETC looks like hot garbage too, right? Yeah, dude. Look, they couldn't even break the supply line of that potential dragon. It's not a dragon. When dragons don't have tails, they're not dragons at all. So I would wait for $13 again on this trash, dude. Wait for $13 on this loser. Wait for another 26% downside minimum before you even look at this again. Eventually, I knew you'd hit that one. I didn't even know what it looked like. I like Vice Principals, though. If you haven't seen Vice Principals, it's a great show. Check it out. Danny McBride, genius writer. Can't wait till he produces another show, movie, whatever. We hadn't even gotten started on stocks yet, right? So you kind of get the gist of the whole. Oh wow, this is kind of like a rerun of the past few days, few weeks. It's not good, really. Trend not really friend. Weak price action. You could just scan through these and be like, I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, a mutable X. Oh, it's certainly mutable. It's gonna get so muted soon, confirming a bearish breakdown back below the key inflection point after making the lowest high of entire downtrend. Oh yeah, it's about to get real ugly on this trash scam. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Something about that rule of 3 just makes you think, what kind of resolution are we going to receive? Would the world be a better place with or without Immutable X? I don't think it would matter. Therefore, 64 cents is a perfect target for Mutable X. Blah, blah, all day. Could do it over and over and over. Okay. Let's go to the spider. Yeah. Woof. Well, after just, a gap fill, you could say, from July 16th, testing around, they couldn't really do anything. It's like big old dump candle down over 2%, down after hours another 0.2%. Unfilled gap around 544, 543. That's your target minimum. After that, 533, then 524 after that. You got some targets here. Double top. You got to put Bobo right here. Man bun double top. Either way, it was like a little V shape, and there wasn't really much here. It was better on the individuals. Like Nvidia had the fantastic bear shark pattern. Even Broadcom had its own beautiful W shape. 886 reversed. And then remember, you probably don't even, and that's the thing, it's like such an injustice. Like put the Tesla chart back from when its ungodly run ended and put it up against Nvidia's, and it was the same effing picture, and now it's starting to play out identically. Dow Jones finally getting it, Friday, highest daily candle close in history, highest weekly candle close in history. Just a big sell-off today, only down 1.51%, doing better than big tech, NASDAQ, SPY, all that. Still very elevated. Back to, a target, if it's going to continue, right, in the coming days, 40,000. Right, the unfilled gap and key inflection point from history could be regarded as support for the first time. They might give it a shot. So, yeah, that's your target if they're continuing it lower. The NASDAQ Composite Index. It was beautiful in the end, wasn't it? Or we knew this level was here. Like they ran it up and it was plotted, and it's like, all right, that's an overhead resistance. They rejected it, but on the day they rejected it, they filled that gap. And it's rolling over. Lowest daily candle close since August 12th. Unfilled gap.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Totally my opinion, man. Yep. So 16,780, next unfilled gap. That's the target. Below that would be 16,443. And then the 200 and 16K, and it's like, all right, don't know if it's over. I think there might very well be more downside. IWM, Russ 2000 ETF, nasty. Oof. Down over 3% today. A little bit more after hours, just back at that 213.28 level. It's an inflection point from a few years ago. It's just a zone here. 209 could be on deck next. But a lower high. Gross. You don't like seeing lower highs, do we? Nah. Unfilled gap around 207. That's a target too. 200 moving average, 202, 201. Gold real quick. Well, it kind of recovered. Wow. All right. I mean, I guess I was looking at it when it was down at the lows of the day, but they pulled it back up, and it's still trading below that supply line. Now, regarding the supply line and 2,500 as resistance, I still just don't really like this. Like, there's nothing to do if you want to take a fresh long on gold. It's just there's no value. You're just looking to hold it long term, but understand you're buying at the highest price in the history of human civilization right now. It's like, okay, no value at all. You're normally looking to buy low, sell high. Well, you're not doing that on gold, so maybe it just keeps going though. Nice. Silva, not good, man, right? Lowest daily candle close since August 14th. Confined within this kind of downtrend right now. Yeah, it could be headed all the way back down to $26.50, $26. 200 moving average down there. Yep, not great. U.S. oil obliterated. Oh my God. Like, look how they closed it, chat. I mean, there was not an inch given. The sellers gave no inches today. Utter collapse. And that's what we're talking about. It's like, I can't be bullish on oil when it's trading below $75, $78. That's just the line in the sand. Just like I can't be bullish or own Bitcoin below 57.5. I can't, in good conscience, because the consequences of what happens below that level. And you're just seeing the outcome below a key level. We looked at all the reversals yesterday throughout the years here, and it's like you don't own U.S. oil below this level, $75. So what happened? Lowest daily candle close confirmed since December 13th, 2023. Jesus chimes. Hype in the chat for freaking U.S. oil. Dumping hard in a downtrend now. Alert set up for what? 10 month high, 10 month lows, whatever. All lower high. Tweezer top was the dream. Wait a second. Tweezer top. Where have I seen a tweezer top recently? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. There it is. There's your tweezer top on Solana. Get ready for $90. I think a weekly tweezer double top and a bearish engulfing candle to boot, that combination, and 130 now being back tested as resistance as it was broken just 2 days ago on Sunday evening. It's resistance, but it's been support. Again, just put this in overdrive.
Very bad, boys. Very bad.
Tweezer tops can be devastating. Take note of it from the U.S. oil. All right, let's go to Mag 7. Just knock them out. Let's look at Nvda. The king of losses today. But come on, man. You can't be surprised at all. Like, what's your problem? To act like, who are you if you like watch this stream, you know, and you're just like, oh, I can't believe it. And it's like, you're not watching the stream. You need to take Adderall or drink a coffee. because you're not paying attention to the stream if you're watching it. At lowest daily candle close since August 9th. Down after hours, another 2%. Waiting on $97 target. That's your target from here. 97.25. The old highs from March. Right, they were all-time highs. That's on deck. That's your target. Whatever. And again, this is no news. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not news. Tesla, remember how it all ended for Tesla. Wait, it's the same effing picture. Huge, ungodly run. It wouldn't stop, man. Shorts graveyard, and then 1, 2, and then 3. Your third peak was the completion of that bear shark, and look what happened. The downtrend never ended either, until maybe recently. So it was a bad day for Tesla, mind you. All right, understandable. Really bad macro. Good God. But was there any technical damage done to Tesla? Nope. You're still above 205, 209. You're safe. You're okay. You're good. So you continue to monitor this level because you don't really, I don't think it's, your argument diminishes pretty significantly if sellers take out 205 convincingly, because then you're probably going to 180 again. But if they can keep this price propped up above 205, 209 long enough, you got 232, 260 on deck with the argument of a trend reversal behind you. You're not floating on at all-time highs, painting W patterns up here in La La Land, or bear pole bear flags up at all-time highs after crashing after bad earnings. No, you're not doing that on Tesla. It's very anomalous of the 7. Okay. Another big loss today was Google, and this is what I'm talking about, bear pole bear flags. Beautiful, man. Freaking gorgeous. Tested. Oh, I didn't even test. You can't even believe it, man. I can't believe this. I can't believe this happened where they didn't test the 200-day simple moving average. But let's just say the closest market participants have come to testing that 200 simple moving average since March 7th. They'll probably test it tomorrow, at least for a love tap. But you don't want to know the measure move of the bear pole bear flag. I don't even want to know the friggin' bear pole bear flag measure move. Same way we did it on Ethereum. How crazy is that? That Google and Ethereum are both have painted the same structures that are both bearish continuation patterns. My God, this is a mega sized. This is what, it's got. If this was a Starbucks drink, this would have 1,800 grams of sugar in it. Okay, target 132, 100% measure move 132 on Google. I hope it doesn't happen, man. I hope it's all wrong and it's like we're good, man, no problem. But remember what's the context? Well, you had this run that lasted. This was value. These were structural developments that implied a reversal to the upside, and it happened, and it was beautiful. Completed setup. But now up here, after hitting all-time highs, it's just things are different. And I mean, you're still fine. You could come. So what could happen? You don't quite make the measure move, but from this low to high, you hit an 886. The previous major discernible swing low to the high, 886, 137. That's pretty close to 100% measure move. But that's value. That's gap fill, right? Unfilled gap. So fill the gap and get down to a more reasonable value area in an uptrend. Yeah, so I would say hands off on Google, maybe till you get down there if you can help it. Okay, Google destroyed Apple. Whew, sheesh. Finally. They didn't even, well, I guess you could say with the wick they did fill the gap, But nasty drawdown. But no technical damage really done yet, outside of maybe a lower high, the first lower high we've seen in a long time. Still above 217, 220. You're fine till then. But if you break 217, that's when you know 200 is on deck. That's the target. So no harm, no foul quite yet on Apple. We haven't seen a bad day like this in a while since the crazy gap down day. A very concerning chart would be Facebook. And I'll tell you why. In chat. Bruh. Oh, we're going to scale in here. We have to, because the nasty is happening. But let's go talk to dude who says let's literally not care about technicals and buy. This is why Meta is so effed, and it was great setup for maybe puts or a short. An up thrust through the range, right? All-time highs. Congratulations. But failure. The up thrust and then the back test of up thrust. memecoin alerts going off, chat. We're gonna have to go to memecoin in a second. So tremendous downside, max downside potential in this situation. So you would target Cardano, alerts going off, lows of day. Altcoins. I'm getting interrupted here, okay? So it's like, if you're a range trader, this is genius setup for you. Like, you had the lowest risk. You had the incredible indicator. One of the most powerful indicators known to man. When it's a spring back test of spring, or the inverse is the up thrust back test up thrust. Easy to manage risk. The tight stop loss with amazing downside potential. I mean, 454 would be your target here. They just would. Because it's a range, straight up, straight down. Okay, do it again. Yeah, so awesome for downside. Can't wait. I hope it happens. Just because technicals. But we'll see. Nothing certain. Microsoft. Trading back below the 200-day simple moving average and your lowest daily candle close confirmed since August 12th. Not so bad yet, but it's bad. And I think it's kind of bad because you had the bearish back test at the key level as resistance already. That was already identified the day it happened. But now something could be really concerning. Okay, very, very like remember we looked at Bitcoin and it was like, oh, look what they did on the 4-hour. They couldn't even test. They had tested this weekend the 200 moving average. Yeah, they did it, man. Or last week, whatever. And this time they can't do it anymore because there's such a lack of demand, a sign of weakness, a sign of strength for the sellers, for Bobo. But that's kind of the situation on Microsoft where the buyers attempted this rally and there was such a lack of demand on Microsoft that they were unable or unwilling to go and test that overhead resistance from March 21st. So not good, really. That's kind of bad price action. You don't really want to see. If you want to see higher prices short term, that's not really it. Okay. So we have just looked at all 7 of the Mag 7. Bitcoin in trouble. Not yet. It's okay, man. Hey, we got 3 minutes or 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You know, and hey, they could just do the fake out again. I just don't think you're going to remember. It's like people would say that, but it's like, remember, what's the context? Oh, the lowest high. The failure to test the 200 again. When you tested it this time and you came down here, you were a little exhausted, right? A low, a lower low, the lowest low, right? With bullish divergence on the 4-hour. There was that. That was there. So rule of 3, you got a rally. But the rally was so miserable that I'm telling you, dude, sellers own this market and you're stupid. It's pretty stupid to just be like, I'm going to own Bitcoin now after that. After your divergence plays out and underperforms like the biggest loser known to man, can't hit the 200 moving average, right back at support the next day with bad macro conditions for the stock market, for big tech. Your local on the Get Rex, because that's Bitcoin and crypto. There's nothing else I can do. I can only say the British are coming. I'm Paul Revere in this thing. I know there's risk involved with that. But please protect yourself. Or, whatever. You want to make some money. It's not longing. It's the other thing. So we'll go back to Bitcoin because it's top of the hour. Sorry I ruined your crypto party. We got less than 1 minute. Are they going to hold the level or not? $30 chat. R6, I'm glad you know it's not my fault. That once this level breaks for real and there's follow through, the devastation that will be upon this market will be biblical. Just don't blame me. I was just trying to protect you, man. I was just trying to give my best opinion of what I thought was going on between buyers and sellers on this market. Like I've been doing this whole consolidation structure for 6 effing months. And there it is, chat. The bullish engulfing candle is not quite dead yet, but that's a disgusting candle and a confirmed bearish breakdown back below the level, 57.533.58. You've done it, man. Congratulations, chat. 4-hour confirmed bearish breakdown back below that level and a 4-hour bearish engulfing candle. But dude, this is good, man. This is good because Capo Crypto has no reasoning, but he's going to say it's good. Like, who's paying him? It was crazy. All right, terrible. Let's look at the top, the other ones. Ethereum on the close. In the wild, a true of all true bearish bamboozle candle. What's a bearish bamboozle candle? I made it up. Bearish bamboozle, though, in my opinion, my definition is when you have a bullish engulfing candle and immediately the next candle covers that bullish engulfing candle. The dreaded bearish bamboozle. So invalidated bullish engulfing candle. Confirmed. Confirmed back, trading back outside of the bear flag. But still above 2409, so I guess you're okay, man. I get no harm, no foul, no problem, man. Yep, time to be long on Ethereum because you're above 2409. You're fine like a fruit fly, man, I'm telling you. Freaking bearish bamboozles, dude. Disgusting. 3-bar play. Yeah, right here. There that is, man. So let's see how the price action correlates immediately at the beginning of the new day. You can see it. Just a perfect test for now. Thanks for the over 700 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the coverage of this potential very bad situation for crypto, hit the like button, the bell, sub, right? Don't be mad that like the market conditions are not what you want them to be. You just have to understand what's happening. It's like when the buyers control the market, everyone's euphoric and happy. It's unbelievable. It's a party, hey song. But when the momentum is in the hands of the sellers, it is just not a party, dude. It's not. Solana, what happened on Solana? Mother of God, lowest daily candle close confirmed on Solana since April 30th. Mega bearish engulfing. Broke back below 130 like it was nothing. Yeah, dude, this is good, right? Only if you're delusional. Context is terrible, implying $90 soul in time. Massive distribution structure ongoing. And you can't invalidate this distribution structure until you take out $190 to $200. That's what's so bad about it. You're just in a bad spot here in crypto. BNB real quick, right down near the 500 mark. Okay, cool. Not a really good candle. Not great, not terrible. Yeah, below 500, you don't want to own it. But you're above it, so we're good. Look, they're recapturing it, man. The Asians are waking up in pretty much a depression in China. Their market's hitting like their lowest levels in a long time. Yeah, dude, they're bidding. Yeah, they're bidding crypto. I'm sure this is very real. Okay. So we're safe again. XRP, I just don't care about XRP. It's garbage. It's a heart rate monitor. It's the same price it's been trading at forever. If you look at the weekly, it's disgusting. It's not good. It's like, I just don't know how you can get behind XRP when you stare at this. 1, 2, 3. Classic distribution here, right? They put in the highest high, then they sold in a big old dump, and then they rallied it every time. The only rallies you get are on stupid lawsuit news, and it's like one day or a few days and it's over. That's the life of XRP. You get a few good Alex Cobb streams, and then it's over forever. And you're just witnessing, oh, here it was where the market participants settled up back in July of 2023, sell off and a rally in November of 2023. It's a substantially lower high than previous high, then again lower high than previous high, lower high than previous high, trading below the 200-week simple moving average. Garbage asset. It just is. Technically speaking, I don't give a crap what your cult mentality is on this and the project and Garlinghouse and Schwartz. Don't care. The chart sucks. Deal with it. God. All right, music stop, of course. It's tradition here. But we can just start it back up. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. That's not what I was going for. Okay. So we just look at the big ones. We can continue on. Look at a few others. I mean, you please tell me. Like, we didn't do this, but we're gonna. And it's like, look at the weekly Bitcoin Cash chart. All right, let me hide what should only be visible on the other timescales, just so you can see. This is like, if you care about technicals, you've been studying it, you look at this and you want to, wouldn't you want to bomb it? A bearish engulfing candle, rejecting the 200-week simple moving average. Look how you're rolling over. You're just getting ready for 220. You're just getting ready for this much, much lower level here. What does price action normally do? I don't know. Sometimes it acts as resistance. It's never... I guess one time it was regarded as support, so you're hanging on, but you're actually right now where the candle close was back in October of 2017. You're trading, in fact, you're on the week. You are regarding this level as resistance. So there's not one redeeming quality about the Bitcoin Cash chart right now. Every single thing that you could point out implies downside next. I would agree. I think the probability is highest of way lower prices on Bitcoin Cash, man. Wow, that was disgusting. And confirmed bearish engulfing candle on Bitcoin Cash. That was your lowest daily candle close since February 29th. But dude, that's good, right? It's not good. It's not the thing you want to see. Real nobody? Yeah, I did see that. That's what Oregon deserves that. They struggled against FCS Idaho. The Vandals getting schooled. Oregon does not deserve to be in the top 5. That's a joke, dude. Handle your opponent handedly. Or get out of the top 5 fast. Doesn't matter anyway. It's 12-team playoff, so you know they can be pretenders and still make it in. They'll get wrecked. There are a lot of teams going to get destroyed in the 12-team playoff this year. That's for sure. So we looked at all of them again. It was local on the 8s. We looked at the Mag 7. We looked at gold and silver and oil. Let's look at bonds for a second. TLT Treasury, 20-year Treasury ETF, up 1.31%. I actually thought it was topping out a little bit. But
Thanks for educating us plebs with
TTBBC,
100% pleb
Chris, man,
funded
thank you
streams.
so much for the
and no paid S-coin shilling.
the $50 super or contribution, man. Really appreciate that. Yeah, dude, 100% crowdsourced stream, right? No ads, no advertisements, no sponsorships, nothing. No ulterior motives. It's just the TA, you, and me. And no one will get ever in between you and me. And that ensures my integrity. How many people can say that? They can't. So anyway, TLT gapped up. I thought it was like the higher high. Maybe we pull back, but no, looking good today. Let's see, bonds, and then let's look at the DXY, the wrecking ball. Yeah, they're finally we're catching some bids, man, right? That's been kind of wrecking the market. They held 100 for now. This will put in a lower high, the lowest high, and probably roll over again for a retest soon. But yeah, it's been on the up. Did you hear anything? I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, really, really nasty. If you just want to see like some more carnage, I guess, across the markets, it's like the silver and gold miners just devastated today. But Boeing made its lowest daily candle close, or lowest price and lowest close since November of 2022. Disgusting. Remember that sign of weakness? Where market participants are unable or unwilling to test the 200 moving average? So that should have tested it, man. Come on. They didn't even do it. It's like awful. Big ol' long-legged doji, spinning top, whatever right there. Nice downtrend now, right? Downtrending. Oh yeah, dude. Cleveland Cliffs. Dude, what a wonderful name. Cleveland Cliffs. The irony of cliffs, because this is one monumental cliff that this asset has broken today with a daily candle close confirmed down 7.27%. Get ready. Who knows where this thing's going? I mean, they're going to test the 2022 low, right? 1180, but just use your imagination of where this could end up. Like $6. Could lose 50% of its value if they actually are breaking this key support resistance. Intel down almost 9%, bad macro, but they're gonna get delisted from the Dow Jones eventually. This isn't good, right? It's never good when you gap down, right? One of your worst earning reports ever, and then all you do is bear pull, bear flag. So you worry about gaps. Don't worry about the gap. Imagine this just being one red candle. Bear pull, bear flag. Getting ready probably for $13. Could you imagine Intel at $13 is going to get delisted? Why not? That would catalyze it lower. Holy crap, that's really bearish. Just all the semiconductors are just murked, man. Look at Micron today. Yeah, party ended, man, right? Just like, look at this was all you got? That wasn't even a dead cat bounce, right? It didn't even make it to a 50% retrace. Yeah, it didn't even make a 382 technically. Oof, ugly. Solar got wrecked too. Oh my God, they're in phase too. Thought, oh man, we're holding. Now all of a sudden, gotta be a little weird, because what is this? This is potentially one of the lowest highs. Tough here, because you're like, you break 109. That's a good argument. There's just not much there. So that's the local level at $97. Back below the 200 moving average again. That's not great, man. AMD obliterated. But beautiful obliteration, right? A formal bearish back test of the old 2021 high, all-time high. Perfect. Back below the 200 moving average. The trend is not your friend if you're a buyer. I mean, 122 makes the most sense in this situation, right? 120, 122. Qualcomm, any better? Oh, God, no, it's awful. Look what really happened. Look what they did. That candle high close from March 2024, rejected and reversed. Broke the 200-day moving average. On deck, 156. Cuervo, man, that was bad, because things were starting to look pretty good here. But man, that's a lower high, and you're trading back below the 200 moving average. So just failing to launch. Broadcom was great though, because of that same kind of like W shape that Nvda had. Lowest daily close since August 12th. I think you got a 140 target. 140 to 143 on deck. It's a little more downside. Man, look at like this minor big. No, that's not minor. What was it? BVN. Sorry, this thing. Oh my God, dude. Remember how beautiful it started and how it played out, like the Jesus A and C targets achieved, and then it was over, and they're marking it down quite possibly at 860, 859. And nice old dump happening. They broke the little channel, they broke support resistance, and it's just like, yeah, number goes down, like straight up, straight down. Valero, just looking at it because it's very, very bad boys. Like, oof, 126 to 125 on deck here. They've confirmed it. One could have a short. One could have a short above, like, what? Stop loss of like 149, 148. You know, like the bear, like one time, now two times, right? They confirmed what was once the old all-time high, June 2022. It is confirmed resistance again. The 200-day simple moving average rejected as resistance. Yeah, 125 to 126 would be your target here. No doubt about it, man.
NYSE for the short.
We already looked at Amazon. Wait, did we? No, we didn't look at Amazon. I thought we did. What's up, Baba Booey? Yeah, we can look at that. I thought we looked at all seven. We didn't. I guess bearish inside bar. Bearish Harami. Technically, right? That's a confirmed with a close. Let's get followed through tomorrow, but very bad. Very, dude, come on. It's
Very bad, boys. Very bad.
Why is it bad? Because 177.70 is not a joke. It was support recently. Support. It was resistance even. But you go back and you understand how very real this battleground is. What happened? What are the consequences of this reversal in history? Minimum 158. Yep. But if things get real bad, eventually 144. So 158.88 is your target if the buyers are unable to get the price back above 177 soon enough. All right, man. Here we go. Bitcoin is recovering all the way. We're back, man. Market's bullish again, dude. We're gonna do it. Okay. That's how they do it, man. They did it here. Wasn't this like the end? And then I guess not. It wasn't the candle close. But yeah, they're just trying to run it up again. It's just so weak. It's like I can't even believe they did it so dirty, right? Like it was just that right there. Those two wicks pretty much tweezering, matching each other. Okay, one time we don't know, second time, okay, confirm. But yeah, they're just marking it back. It's already at $420 on the new day. Rejoice. Just don't forget, man. Miserable price action lately and locally. All right, we had a request, I think. Let's see here. Wow, one request, nice. And it was just recently. Baba Booey, thank you, dude, for the one request of the day. Yikes. Oh, AutoZone? Testing your luck here. It was a drag. It was beautiful. It really was really nice. The bottom of this channel. But look how they're hitting this heart line. Let me try to extend it out without messing it up. It's very interesting. So 4 hour, you got a bearish pattern. Daily, you can kind of see it. One high, the second high, the third high. But there's divergence, bearish divergence. On maybe the 12 hour or the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. Oh, it's beautiful in the 4 hour, right? You got 1, 2, 3 here. But man, only down 1.3% on a really bad macro day. So the trend is your friend. It's really hard to want to fight that. But come on, you got to think about like what's happening. You have a bearish like bat pattern completing. The dragon pattern played out beautifully. Bullish dragon. Hey. But it's like a 886 Gartley here. And you just see the exhaustion from buyers where they tried once, sold off, and then slightly higher high, sold off again, but then the same high. Exhaustion. Like it just, to me, looks like price action screaming buyers are tired here. Maybe it just keeps going because the trend is ungodly. What a stupidly bullish trend. Okay, so hard to, know if this will have any performance at all because it hasn't even really done anything. It's just oscillating really high near the pattern completion zone. But I do like the 88% retrace confluent with a 1.618 fib extension here. That's really nice confluence. But yeah, I mean, it's perfect. It's kind of a perfect W shape completed here. And yeah, there's really nice bearish divergence. Like you can see the high, then the higher high, then the same high, whatever. It's class A, class C bearish into class C bearish divergence. Exhaustion. Buyers are exhausted on the 4 hours, so short term seems like there could be maybe a move to 3K, 29.70. But you just know, like, trend's so good that it could, if it is reliable, which it might not be, it might not perform that well, and that means like maybe moderate performance, not that great, would be around 29.70, that 200. If it performed great, then you're looking at a 2800, the C point and the A point, the aggressive targets for the trader. So that's what you got on AutoZone. So it's kind of insane to be like, I can't wait to go long tomorrow on AutoZone when you buying at the pattern completion zone of a bearish harmonic with tremendous bearish divergence on the oscillators. It's not great, man. It's like you could short this, but the trend's not your friend for the short. So, yeah. Okay, there you go. That's your AutoZone. It's pretty gorgeous, man. That heartline test. Very real. That's right, get in the zone, trade in the zone. The Mark Douglas zone. Okay, man. Well, look, dude, this is kind of the end of the road, man. End of the line for me. I come live, we look at the charts for about an hour 30 minutes, and then it's over. Until we get a true break of this key level. You're not getting long extended streams. Just getting standard business streams, okay? So we'll be waiting. Have your alert set up below 57.5. But dude, they're saving it, man. They're saving the world. The Asians are coming in. They're like, we're gonna keep this propped up, man. All right, you're safe above 57.5 for now. Another confirmed bearish breakdown on the daily and the 4 hour. Give it a little time, man. Maybe wait till 3 a.m., 4 a.m. when pre-market rolls around and see where Bitcoin's at then, where this candle is then. And we'll look at the other chart, the channel chart. There it is, man. This is like the cliff. Like Bitcoin, if it was personified, would have a hand, and its hand would be hanging off the cliff right now, like, I'm so tired, I can barely hold on, man. And music's playing, and it's kind of scary. And you look below, wow, that's death below you. Yep, that's a lot lower. So just pray that whatever this is, they keep it propped up. Otherwise, see it 53, 52K. I might be live early if they do it. And I'm awake. So thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub on your way out. Join the Discord if you haven't, so you get notified when I go live and you're continuing the conversation when this live stream inevitably ends. Oh, real quick, big shout out. My God. Unreal support. No, wait, no, that's Brad, you're late, man. I don't think you were give shout out to them yesterday. Let me it was shout out to Dr. Colossus. Thank you for the 12 months continued support. Crypto Ghost, thanks for the 20 months continued support. Not sure. I think I gave you the shout out. A couple people joined the Patreon and the server today. I don't know where their names went. They kind of disappeared. What the heck? Thank y'all. Really appreciate all the support, guys. So pump this S, okay? Because nothing is ever what it seems. Just know the lines in the sand. That's all I can tell you. If they hold it, congratulations. If they don't, we're screwed. Till next time, respect the T. A.
Can devs do something? Every day I'm checking the price and it's dipping. Every day I can't take this anymore. Every day every day every day I have overinvested by a lot. Every day
Price gonna dip.